Hello, everyone, and welcome. For my Kupuna Project, I chose to talk about my mother, Francesca. She will introduce herself a little bit and talk about where she grew up.
Hi, my name is Francesca. I am Emily's mother, and I am originally from Italy. I was born in Lombardia. It's a region in the north of Italy, from a non-100% traditional Italian family. My mother really didn't cook. My father was the cook of the family, really. I grew up there. I studied there. I went to university there, and I came in the United States in 1994. And I started to feel the need for homemade food that was available in Italy and not so much in the United States. So with my husband Nick, we started to cook, and lasagna was one big dish that I carry with me from Italy. Lasagna is very important in Italy, in the tradition, because many families eat it for Sunday, from the Sunday meal. Traditionally, many go to church, but not everybody goes to church. But after that, the big meal with the family, where the family gather around, is a lasagna meal, one of them.
Traditional methods and ingredients used when cooking lasagna.
The traditional way would be to really have homemade pasta sheets. However, nobody really makes it that way anymore. It's very time-consuming, and older generation maybe are still doing it. We in Italy also simply use the pre-cooked pasta, but good quality ones. They have in Italy stores where you can buy fresh pasta, and they are available in the United States as well. We would make a sauce first with we call it soffritto, which is a sautéing of onions, carrot, and celery, finely chopped. We let it, brown a little bit in olive oil. We may add a little bit of water to slow the cooking and avoid burning. And then we add the meat, which could vary depending on the region. I normally use beef, ground meat, minced beef. Occasionally I add some pork meat. However, that's not necessarily very healthy, but it's good. Some people add a little bit of sausage meat as well. We brown the meat a little bit, and then we add tomato sauce. One thing we add is also tomato paste that intensifies the flavor. And in terms of spices, of course, salt and pepper, but we also put bay leaves. Some people put also a little bit of nutmeg, but I don't use it. Depending on the region, there is also different proportion between the meat and the sauce, the tomato sauce. In the south of Italy, it tends to be more tomato. In the north, less tomato, or there is more meat compared to the sauce. So it's not as red. You could add a little bit of pepper, if you like it spicy, but it's not necessarily traditional. On the other, cooking at the same time, we're making a bechamel, which is, again, depends on where you're from. In some regions, and I make it using milk, skim milk, flour, and salt, one egg, to make it a sauce. And all of this will be layered. When the bechamel is ready and the sauce is ready, we layer the pasta sheet with the bechamel, Parmesan cheese grated, and the sauce. The final layer is bechamel that will need to be browned a little bit in the oven for half an hour, 40 minutes.
Are there any variations that you can do while making lasagna?
There are many types of lasagna in Italy. We tend to make the meat one. However, they make a vegetarian lasagna, use pesto lasagna. They use mushroom. In Italy, you also can find fish lasagna with scallops also, and clams and mussels in a slightly red sauce. So there are many, many different types of lasagnas that are delicious and maybe not as heavy as the lasagna we are used to.